Now, I want you to learn about mental supremacy. Oh, I love this subject. I am first going to guide you into becoming the conscious creator of your life instead of allowing your life to happen by chance. Isn't that awesome? Yes, you can learn that. You must first become an unbothered observer, which means you're going to see everything, but it's not going to bother you. You're going to be neutral about everything you see and hear. I want you to stop reacting to life right now. This is how you develop emotional intelligence. Did you know that emotional intelligence is far beyond IQ? Because IQ is in your left brain. Emotional intelligence lives in your right brain. And it's connected with your subconscious mind. And did you know that your subconscious mind operates 95% of the totality of your being? Everything, like from breathing to heart beating, from unconscious memories, it's all in there. Most of you is stored in here, in the right side of your brain. So when you learn to develop emotional intelligence, you become balanced. You are able to not rationalize too much and also not being too emotional about things. So if you're thinking this way, okay, this is who I am, I can change that. This is not true. You can change whatever you want by having a decision. You can right now decide, I am going to be an unbothered observer. Nothing is going to bother me. So here's what I want you to do first, okay? To recognize the parts of your brain. Put a hand on your brain, right here, right in your head, right? And then this is the right side, this is the left side, and I want you to tell them balance, okay? Rationality and emotional side, they're connected. And I just want you to balance. That's how you do it. Intention first. Then I want you to know that your subconscious mind is so huge and it controls everything from, like I said, all your body functions and your memory. So your memory is stored in there. Only 5% of your brain is conscious. Now what? So if you don't make any effort to change your thoughts, your subconscious mind will be creating your reality, which means creating by default. So if your default system is fear, it's going to be creating fearful events in your life. Because you have learned these things from your parents and your teachers when you literally were like a sponge and all these stuff were dumped into your mind. So for example, I had a program, okay, that I only realized later that it was very deep in my subconscious mind that a woman should never be single. And then I also believed that I was not worth of love. What do you think this unconscious belief led me to? To stay in painful relationships for a long, long time. I was too sensitive, too emotional, constantly reacting, constantly feeling bothered by others' behavior. I learned that what I'm sharing with you today, I've learned and then I've applied in my life. And now I can tell you, I am an unbothered observer. Whatever people are doing doesn't bother me anymore because I want to be the conscious creator of my life, not creating unconsciously. The unconscious mind is limited, weak, always reacts, it suffers a lot. The life of an unconscious creator looks like a hamster wheel. The experiences repeat itself. The unconscious creator is not able to become powerfully present. His mind is always in the future or in the past. And this is because the unconscious creator believes that he is a victim of the circumstances. Step out being a victim. Do not be victim because you are creator. And then the unconscious creator will say, oh, but that's God's wish, or that's karma that I have to carry. Forget that. Go beyond this. Believe in hope right now. Okay, that one day you can change this. But right now, you are in the between process. You are learning to become the conscious creator. Because the unconscious creator does not stop reacting to life. And you are now knowing that you must stop reacting to life so you can become peaceful. This is emotional intelligence. It's mental supremacy. There is no destiny. You're not destined to suffer. Okay? You don't need to be apologetic. You don't need to say sorry all the time. You don't have to live by the demand of others. You don't need to beg attention of others. You must stop complaining. The unconscious creator is not elegant. He speaks aggressively because he holds a lot of, resentment. He's trying to defend himself. He's pessimistic about life. And he's definitely not sexy at all. So the unconscious creator energy is actually repulsive. It repulses good things from their lives. Love, friendship, health, wellness. The unconscious creator repulses it all. So here are some examples and situations that the unconscious creator experiences, okay? He feels offended because someone said something that hurts his feelings. Oh my God. He worries so much about the future because he thinks he can change the future. He feels desperate because he doesn't have a job or doesn't like his job. He feels threatened because he's fighting for his rights in court. He uses force to change things. He feels upset trying to find cure for the illness that he may be experiencing. He suffers. He feels lonely or sorry for himself because he doesn't have a lover. And he thinks he never will because he blames others for situations because of how it makes him feel. He feels guilty. He regrets a lot. He jeopardizes his health by eating perhaps obsessively and being unhealthy with unhealthy practices. Now, on the other hand, the conscious creator is a person who creates his life by being conscious of his choices. The conscious creator does not react to life, and he does not suffer from stuff that happens because he knows that he can consciously create his life, and he makes conscious decisions to move forward in life because he knows that pain is inevitable, but suffering is a choice. He also knows that nothing is permanent and all things will pass. The conscious creator chooses not to suffer. He may experience pain, but he doesn't suffer. The conscious creator walks in calm certainty. Nothing bothers him. He's poised, grounded, solid, secure. He moves differently because he sees it differently. He speaks softly. He's calm and inspiring to be around. The conscious creator is magnetic. He's loving and sweet and super sexy. Everyone wants to be around him because the conscious creator is powerfully present. So, in this program, you're going to learn how to become the conscious creator full time. No more reacting. You are unbothered. That's the first step, is to be unbothered. Because when you know that when you react to life, you lose life force energy. You become weak, powerless. And nothing in your life will change by being this way. So the unbothered observer, instead of reacting, responds to life. It's different when you respond. It's controlling both hemispheres of your brain. Right and left sides, they talk to each other. They are in balance. Irrational and emotional balance. This is the dance of yin and yang energies flowing peacefully inside of your head. This will allow you to use your brain power to only focus on your wishes and desires. Let's make it happen.